This is a Honda Harmony. It's Honda's budget brand. Somebody put her out on the curb for free. That's about all I know about it. Eric said, "You want free tractor?" I said, "Eric, you had me at free, bud." Now it does have completely locked up steering. Everything else seems to go and move. Even got a key. Key tumbler's not locked up. Blade adjustment's good to go. So I think we got a good unit here. I think maybe she was just neglected a bit. I did pull the battery out and I put her on the charger. Let's see if she took the charge or not. 13.4, I'll buy that for $1. It's almost a little overcharged. I don't think this battery's got a ton of life left in her, but let's see if she can make it through the video. Alrighty, la bateria goes under the seat. It's just a little bit sticky. Unlatches right here. You should be able to pull that out, and it's just a little sticky. So we'll give her a little spritz of the good stuff. Maybe back here on that spring. Down there. Let's see if we can't work that in some. Oh, much better. That's what I like to see. Can even one-hand it now, I think. No, I lied. But she two hands like a dream. Oh, would you look at that? Some mouse-eaten maintenance instructions. Oh, anybody like sunflower seeds? Maybe this will be useful, maybe not. Stands to be determined. Alrighty, that should be all she wrote. Should be able to see if she's got any chooch in her chosh left. 3, 2, 1, go, Joe. Oh, nothing happens. Oh, tell me if you can hear it. Alrighty, let's find that starter and give it a smack. Chase down fuses and relays next. Let's try it. Nah. Alright, let's see if we're even getting 12 volts to the starter. I doubt it. Huh. It's saying no voltage. Alright friends, I've been poking around this thing trying to save you guys some nonsense. I can figure out what our direction plan of attack is. I don't think there's any way to really service this thing without pulling this whole body off. Alright friends, this is the last fastener, I think. Yeah, I think it's being held on by this steering wheel now, which hopefully pops right off, maybe. It's got like a 6 mil on the other side or something crazy. 9's too big. I guess 8 kind of works. Let's keep it on the end there so we can do this. That's what I was afraid of. That thing does not want to budge in there. Oh goodness, that is, let's not strip that. Oh, that's awesome. It's gonna be like that, eh bud? Literally, it literally is not doing anything. I don't really care about screwing this fastener up because I kind of want it out and I'll replace it. So, hey, there we go. Thank goodness for that. Oh, of course she's gonna fight us. Why wouldn't she? Hey, there we go. Oh, screw you, man. That did not need to be that hard. And for those of you a little bit concerned by my methods, it's a free mower, bud. Take her easy. I was about 2 seconds away from removing the steering wheel with a friggin' Sawzall. As a matter of fact, I actually have some handlebars over here. Okay, hear me out. If y'all haven't noticed, this is kind of how I prefer to service things. Just, hey man, take off everything that's gonna be in your way and then get at it, rather than a little bit here, a little bit there, break it down, build her back better. All right, this better be all the friggin' things I have to take off. There, tractor. Wasn't that easy. She clearly has been rode hard and put up wet in a big way. Here is our starter solenoid. Actually not too crusty, but I'm willing to bet it's either gonna be there, Maybe one of these connections down here. Let's start looking around. Where's the seat switch? Where is the seat switch? Oh, down here. Nope, that's the ignition. Seat switch. Come on, seat switch. Where'd you go? Where did you go? There it is. Should just have to jump those two. All right, battery up there. Battery up here. And point it right there.
That's it?
That's it. Alrighty, friends, you're in for a treat now. We got the executive producer out here. Say hi, Tess.
Hi.
She just woke up from her quiet time. She's gonna be holding the camera for us. Now, we're trying to confirm if, we confirm that relay is good. I'm not even sure that relay has anything to do with the starting circuit. Here's the solenoid though. Solenoid we confirmed. We got our ground poked in over here. We're gonna probe the hot side of the solenoid, 12.58. We're gonna probe the switched side, and then we're gonna hit the switch. Nothing. Well, 0.01 for a split second, 0.05, 0.016 right at the initial switch, but not much more. Unfortunately, I think we have a bad solenoid going on, so I'm going to purchase one of those and we'll revisit this. Well, actually, I suppose we should try to jump power around, shouldn't we? Where are you going with the camera there? Oh, getting creative? I like it. Creative camera angles brought to you by Tess today. Let's grab some jumper cables. We'll confirm that the starter turns. If it does, we're going to call this a solenoid issue. Whoa! Sounds like the Bendix isn't coming out though, right? It's just spinning. Let's see, can we spack this thing a couple times? Oh, that sounds a little better, right? Alright, sounds like we might have a sticky starter. So here's what we're gonna try. Let's just try soaking this thing down, because I really think that's part of our issue. Soak it down, let it sit there like that for a bit. Maybe we can loosen it up. Oh! Alright, well there you go, friends. That's sorted. Thank goodness, one problem down. If you couldn't tell what just happened there, I got the tripod all mingled with the wheels, and as we previously discussed, this thing is in gear. How do I take this thing out of gear? It's this thing that's not in neutral right now. There, maybe that's neutral, I think. Yeah, this is neutral right there, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Nope, that's reverse. Not teabag. You know what we're gonna do now. There's really only one way to go with this. Well, first thing second, there's no fuel in this thing, right? No, it reeks in there though, and there's a whole bunch of debris, but we'll deal with that later. Here's our air box, methinks. Oh yeah, that's adorable. The air cleaner's got a nice wool coat, so it wouldn't get too cold. Alrighty, friends, what a day. I tell you what, I'd do terrible things just to be able to finish one video. You ever see a musty video? Dude spends like 6 hours at a time in the garage. My goodness, who's got the time? Point is, started to rain. Just as I was going to turn this thing over, I had to drag it inside, then I got distracted. It's later on that night. Let's find out if she'll dial to life a little bit. We got some two-stroke. Down the old throat hole there. Not teabag, bud. I wish y'all could have seen the mess of smoke coming out the front. Who am I kidding? One good turn deserves another, eh, bud? Holy Halliburton, is this old girl fighting me. So, good news, bad news. Steering wheel not seized anymore, but you'll notice no response from the wheels. That's because I had to remove the tie rods. But the good news is I now know it's the knuckles that are seized. Also, this wheel bearing is not there. So good news, bad news. Good news is I know that it's the wheel bearing that's seized, or the knuckles, but bad news is it's the knuckles. So I think I'm gonna get the wheel off and try to heat it. Excuse me, I don't know what happened there. Glitch in the matrix. I'm gonna get her heated up, maybe. I don't know, maybe I'll just beat on it for a while. I don't know if you can tell, but it is moving. Key is just going to be to lubricate the frig out of it, I think. There we go. Now we're getting it. That is what success looks like. You son of a bee, I tell you. Alright friends, the next day, and as you can see, our little heat vest, it got us a very wide range of motion. In fact, if you don't jam it, you can, I think, almost move it by hand here. So we're very close on this side. We're going to go ahead and well, first let's test our Zerk by putting it into our grease gun. And we're gonna make sure she's firing. She is. We actually pushed out a nice little bit of dirt and grease that was stuck up in there. Whoop, guess we'll call that tight enough. Now, will this thing take grease? Neither side would take any grease before at all. I'm thinking if I can, oh yeah, I heard it going in, you hear that? You see it poking all this old yucky grease out up there? Perfect, that's exactly what I was hoping we'd do. I'm gonna go until I see fresh red grease all around. Now, I am not silly enough to think that this entire thing is packed full of grease right now. It looks like it's probably from here up, maybe just on this side, but if we can work that grease around little by little, maybe get it hot one more time, we'll be able to bring this steering back around. A $0 fix. Alrighty friends, partial success has been achieved. We can move our steering wheel through almost the entire range of motion. This side here is still a little sticky. The other side's 10 out of 10. I can move the spindle by hand. I did connect up the tie rods to make it easier to work it back and forth. I'm thinking what I want to do. If you look at this spindle, you can barely see where it had its hot supper right there in the middle, and I can get grease to come out the top here, but not the bottom. So I assume we're still super duper crunched up down here. So I'm going to pull this Zerk fitting again, get this thing hotter than a $2 pistol, and try to work it through back and forth now that it's connected while it's hot. Honestly, I could drive it as it is. Alrighty friends, the old girl's pretty much back together, seat on and everything. I want to do a final cleaning. I happened to find out that those spindles are the same size as snowblower wheels, so that's problem solved there. We just got to punch the sleeves out, not these, obviously these are some junk ones, but we'll go over yonder. I don't know if y'all can tell, but over there, this big old pile of rusty, dusty, crusty. Anyway, I think it's time we start this thing. I want to hear it run. I'm not even going to do anything to the carb. Let's see if we can get away without doing a carb cleaning. It had no fuel in it. Maybe we get lucky. Try that again. Big deal. Alrighty friends, it's the next day and I was watching our footage and I realized we started running a little rough when I put the fuel cap on. So I'm wondering if maybe this thing isn't venting properly. Certainly a possibility. Additionally, if it's not running right and you don't have the air filter on, put the air filter on. Amateur hour. Forgot to put the air filter cover on, no big deal. Slide that guy on. Let's see how she do. That carb is running fine. I'm not going to take it off and just make more work for myself. It's running absolutely fine. She kicked over without a hesitation. I'm going to leave the fuel cap on. I don't think that's actually an issue. I think I was a red herring yesterday. I may run blast some sea foam through the carb or something, but I don't even think it needs it. So let's go find some snowblower tires. Alrighty, for so many reasons these are not going to work. Most notably being that they just a little bit too wide. Kind of a bummer. That would have been a pretty beefy shoot. Darn, you're tall enough for the backs. I wish they were wide enough. Could I just dually the back to no, obviously not. All right, let's see. What do we want to do here? This one, the rim's all blown out. There's no way I can put it back on. It's all wallowed out. So I think I found a winner here. Now, I know it's a lot thinner than it really needs to be for this application, but beggars can't be choosers. Let's grease this spindle first. What do you say? Doesn't really go all the way to the end. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm almost wondering if I want to drill a hole to use these snap rings, or if I just cut some of this off so that I can use the originals. Well, this is a snap ring. Which direction do we want to go? I just don't know.
They don't pick up, there's like recycling on the blue top. So I don't know if they pick that up tomorrow or not. They only pick it up on certain days. No.
You can, baby. Alrighty friends, 2 swipes, that's all you get before she gets stuck, but I'm not blaming the tractor for that per se. It's got bald lawn tires on it. I live on the side of a 45-degree hill, some slick grass that ain't been cut yet this season, so I think I'm gonna have to spend $1 on this thing. I know, breaks my heart. So here's what we're still gonna do. I'm calling this one done, but I am gonna grab the other matching tire. This thing holds up just fine, holds the weight of the tractor, turns. I got no complaints about that. So we're putting another one of these Snarmobile tires on the other side, and I'm gonna probably just go out to Tractor Supply. I might buy some new ones if I can't find anything on Marketplace. Spend 50 bucks a piece. 100 bucks, put 100 bucks in the tires. No, never mind. Marketplace it is. Once again, if anybody's got some 18 by 8.5s and you're in the Northwest New Jersey area and you want to sell them to a guy like me, you can comment down there in the squawk box. Let me know down there what your favorite part of the video was. If you like the video, like the video. That's just common sense. If you like something, like it. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You can even check out our website, monkeywithatoolbox.com. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.